Back in the Lucky Frog Poker Club. We jumped into this game, and we're also waiting on a seat in another one. It's great that there's enough action that we have to do that. Let's bet pot here. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I'll take it. First pot. Can't win all of them without winning the first one. Had a rough session last night. Had a couple pretty brutal beats. We ended up having one that we were, 90% to win, and still ended up just getting crushed. And that happens sometimes. Happens a lot of the time. That's why bankroll management is so important. The kind of thing just happens. I think I was all in 4 times and lost all 4 times. 5 times. Lost all 5 times. But yeah, you live and you learn. Oof. I would really like to get into the second table. Playing one table is just a little boring for me. Maybe a third table as well. That might be pretty nice. We'll see. We'll get a couple hands in and just wait and see what we got going on. I feel like I played in the tournament last night with this guy. I feel like I did. This table has been pretty passive so far. Alright, ace-8 off in the big blind. Let's see. $30 to win 125. The issue with ace-8 is if I flop an ace, I have no idea if I'm good or not. Because you just don't know with the kicker problem, And then there specifically flop top pair top kicker, but then Fat Joe bets pot, right? I mean, what could that be? It's probably an overpair, so I'm just dead anyway. Dead to an ace or an 8. So, what, I've got 5 outs? It's just not worth it. I'm a much bigger fan of hanging out and waiting for those good spots instead of trying to force something. Jack deuce. Another fold. Another fold. Like I said, we're playing on Lucky Frog Poker Club right now, and some great action. I saw some very interesting plays last night. Always fun. Always good to see that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I had some really weird hands happen last night. Very questionable hands happen. extremely questionable. But you know what? We show up and we keep playing, and yeah, we just do our best and hopefully just win. King 3 suited. Hand's no good. Same reasons as the ace-8. Unless I flop a flush, it's a problem, right? Because again, you know, if you flop a king, you have no kicker. So you have no idea where you are in the hand. The only way that you're going to be winning is if you flop 2 pair, you flop a flush draw, something like this. It's not the worst flop in the world. Especially when it goes check check. The bigger problem is, you know, if you're betting and you don't hit your flush, there are still hands that beat you, right? Like even bluffs beat you. Like all the ace highs have you crushed. Wow. Calls for the gutter. Spikes it. Spikes the gutter. What did Tony have? It did not show. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh my gosh. That person was sitting out and they won a hand somehow. I don't understand how that happened. That's very funny to me. Literally could have bet 10 cents and he just auto folds and he wins the hand. Let's play it quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna keep betting here. I've bet the whole way, so I'm just gonna keep telling my story. Nothing beats me here, except for pocket fours, so... I mean, nothing beats me but pocket fours. I guess I'm just sticking it in here. Yeah. That was... What a great river. What an above average river. Definitely above average river. Wow, and then get ace king right after. Decent. Okay. That's what we gotta do. Just keep on, we gotta battle back. Get some of that money back from last night, because, man, we got absolutely crushed in the same tournament like 4 times. You know, again, though, I can only put the money in when I'm ahead. And hope for the best. That's up to the poker gods. That has nothing to do with me. Once I've made my decision, put my chips in, it's out of my hands. What's going to happen is going to happen. Because as many times as, you know, you get bad beats, you're also going to get huge suckouts like I just got right there. I was dead to 2 outs. See, I kind of hate this. I kind of hate this. I love opening this hand specifically. Jack 10 suited is probably one of my favorite hands. The issue with it though is if someone raises, it's just a snap fold. Like I couldn't fold fast enough. How sticky is this guy? Yeah. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, as many times as you're going to get bad beated, you're going to suck out too. And thank God that guy did not bet the flop or raise the turn. I mean, end result would have been the same. We would have got all the money in just because he didn't have that much. But I would have been in tough shape. I'm a little tired this morning. I was up a little late last night, getting destroyed. That's why this club is the best. You know, you're gonna have people playing crazy, and sometimes you're just gonna lose. But as long as you're always making the right decisions, it's gonna work out. It's gonna happen for you. Alright, King 7. Ooh, that's me. Alright. We're in 2 tables. Let's see what we can do. Ace 8. Again. No good. Definitely no good. But yeah. No matter how many bad beats you get, just keep doing what you know how to do. Because as long as you're making the right decisions, it'll all average out and you'll end up being ahead. You know? The issue is whenever you make a mistake and, you know, you don't learn from it and keep making the same mistakes, and then those little mistakes here and there will compound into a huge leak for you. Alright. We have 6s. 6s is a great hand to just try to get in, see the flop cheap, try to flop 3 of a kind. It's not really a ton else you're hoping for. I mean, it's tough to make a hand with 6s. Like, this is perfect. If we can get in there for 10 cents to potentially win a much bigger hand, I'm in. If I call, what do I think the chances are there's going to be another raise? Oh, perfect. And here, this is a very easy hand to play. Very easy hand to play, because I can just check fold all day long. I mean, I'm not raising here. King is in every single one of these players' range. So yeah, it's just a fold. Easy fold. The easiest of folds. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, I lost 20 cents, but there was $1 or something in that pot, and especially with the king on the flop, if I would have hit a 6, that's such a good spot to win a lot of money. I started talking about a hand last night that I got distracted and kind of lost my train of thought. So I was playing in a $300 circuit event during World Series Poker, and I was 2 people from the money, and I had a decent stack, and I get pocket aces, and I open, and a player with a shorter stack shoves all in, and then a player that had the chip lead at my table shoves all in, and I, in a cash game, I am snap calling, right? And clearly I have the best hand, right? I'm not going to not have the best hand. Pre-flop, of course, since I have the best starting hand in poker. But whenever you think about your equity there, yes, we were hand for hand. And yes, I could have shipped it over top. And I probably would have won. But there is a chance that I lose, and to me, that is just not worth it. Okay, we're 3-betting here. To me, that is not worth it. To risk all your chips in a spot where you can fold and make the money 100% of the time. It just makes sense. So I ended up folding aces, 2 from the money. This is kind of a wet board, but I mean, I don't know how I'm losing. Like, I definitely am winning this hand. So I think I'm just putting in money here. Just because there are some bad turns, like a spade is bad, an ace, a queen are bad. I mean, or, you just flop a 10. Do I get tricky? Do I get tricky? Or do I just check? Let's just check. Ooh, please have a flush. One time. One time have a flush. Dang, he folds. That would have been nice. But yeah, the check on the turn got us paid on the river, right? Because you just give them some rope, let them hang themselves. And I don't really read into this too much, but just that his screen name is that, and my character is a fish. I mean, it kind of makes sense, And I guess we won this, and I guess everybody folded on the flop. But yeah, I mean, we'll take 65 cents all day. We're up, what, $7-8 over here? $8.04. Take it. 55 cents here. We'll take it. So we're up $2.50 in 18 minutes of play. It's not great, but if you keep win rates like this, and that's the goal, is to keep win rates like this, you end up doing all right. So yeah, that is the goal. Just trying to do whatever we can. Just consistently make money. Consistently get in here, play hands correctly, and just do our best. You will make money. Like I said, as long as you're more often making the right plays, you're gonna end up making money. Like, that's just how math works. If you say you run so bad and you get so many bad beats, things like that, I've had those. I had that last night. But if it's more than one session, maybe 2, maybe it's time to spend a little more time in the lab, a little more time studying, and just kind of figure it out, right? Like, you can't be results oriented and say these bad things keep happening to me, and not looking back at yourself saying, well, what could I have done differently? I don't know. This is kind of my thought process and most other people's. But yeah, if you're constantly losing money, spend some time in the lab. Write down some of your hands. I mean, I'm constantly taking notes, you know. I always have my phone out taking notes whenever I have a hand that is funky, I have a hand I want to research, something like that. Like, spend the time, do the work. I do like Queen Jack, but I do not like Queen Jack for 40 cents. I do not. I don't like Queen 6 for 20 cents. Okay. Now I liked my hand a little better, but this is a lot. Is a lot. Yeah. Although the king on the turn, that gives me quite a bit of outs. Alright. Come on, Hostile, get in here. Let's play some hands. Alright. Normally I think this is a very bad play. But both of these guys have been playing very passively. Very passively. The only time I've seen this guy do anything is on the river when he tried to bluff. Which was great. You know, I'll take that all day. But I think I would like to get into hands for cheap with both of these two players who I do not believe are the strongest or most aggressive players ever. But we will see. Alright, well, I would have rivered a straight. A7, I'm probably folding. Yes. Did we see a hand there? We did not. But I'm pretty sure I would have been okay there. Suited one gapper. See what happens. Ooh. Let's see. Or maybe I'm talking crap about these two guys and they're going to absolutely destroy me. Alright, so we flop pair and a flush draw. I am going to bet half pot. Pair and a flush draw. Alright, we have jacks. Alright, like I said, pretty passive, so let's see what happens there. 240, Fat Joe. I am just check calling. Ooh. Okay. This is the same situation. I timed out and checked when I thought I bet. But this is the exact same thing. Hopefully this guy bets the river again. And we just win. Yeah. Oof. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. Alright. So we lost with jacks there. Gotta write down that one to take a look at that. That was just a mistake. Okay. I'm just gonna check and give Hostile some rope. Just sees a new player, and now I'm gonna bet pretty quick, and let's see what happens here. Okay, let's do it again. see if he calls down. Yeah, that's good. Definitely good. Fat Joe, you took all my money. So, things like that. We can talk about it. Queen's there. Or Jack's there. Not the best play, right? Pre-flop, I opened. He 3-bet me. This is an interesting hand. And this is also pure tilt. I should have never been in this hand. Spade. Sometimes you beg for it and you get there. Sometimes you beg for it and you get there. So we went a little bit back. A little bit back. We're down on this table, 13 bucks. And we're up on this table, 1035. So we're down just a little bit. Down $3. I mean, that just kind of happens. That was honestly such a punt, though. And unfortunately, whenever you're playing multiple tables, you can kind of lose focus a little bit. It's not often that you get two monsters at the same time. On that hand, I open, he 3-bet, I call. The great thing is my image is garbage. And if this guy's just gonna... Yeah, I mean, I've shown so much aggression. So this guy is definitely gonna call me down later, for sure. Checks to me again. I think... I mean, no. I can't not get value here. If he raises, I'm just going to call it off. It is what it is. But this specific situation, like, yeah, we're just winning here. Yeah. We'll take it. We will take it. I think 1360 and 1318. Okay, so we're winning 50 cents. Guys, we did it. That's the dream. You just try to play the best you can. Like I said, you just keep making good decisions and you'll win. You'll make money in the long run. Now, with that being said, do I think the Jack's hand I played very well? I do not. I think that was a big mistake. I opened. Fat Joe 3-bets me. So, especially in micro stakes like this, what is 3-betting? Right? Most players at this level are not... I'll say they're not well studied, right? So if someone's 3-betting you, they probably have aces, kings, queens, maybe jacks, ace, king, maybe ace, queen, but that's really it. And that's why I called the flop. I did call the flop because the only queen that a 3-bet has is maybe sometimes ace queen. And thinking back from what I've seen from Fat Joe, I don't think that ace queen is in that range. So in my head, in my head, I put them on ace king. And I just thought that they were trying to blast off with it. And clearly that is the wrong thought process, mainly because it didn't work, but also thinking back, it just didn't make sense. Now, if I could go back, I'm still calling the flop. I'm still calling pre-flop. I'm not folding jacks. Ooh, heads up. Okay, I'm just gonna check. Usually I bet there. The reason I did not bet there is 10 cents. How do I fold? If he wants to bet 10 cents the whole way, I'd be okay with that. I will pay another 20 cents. Okay. Let's see what happens. If he doesn't have a heart, he has to fold. Ooh, snaps me. With a 9? It's pretty gross. 75 cents, no. Okay. So if it was just one open, I'm going to fold. But it is 30 cents to win $1.30. And, you know, we just, actually, the opener checks. What aces does this guy have for him to just call? I just showed a bluff. Okay, yeah. So that was a good check there. Because that is a hefty bet. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that was a hefty bet. And now we're losing again. Probably making mistakes again. But, again, that's something that we're going to go back and take a look at. Also, guys, it is not the easiest thing in the world to play and constantly be talking about the hands. It's not hard, but definitely takes a little extra brain power. Usually I like to play 4 or more tables, depending on how hard the tables are. With these two, I'd be playing at least 4. But yeah, it's been a little over 30 minutes. I'm probably going to stop streaming soon. I would like to at least get back to even. I do not like to lose. Let's see. So I'm losing $1 something. I'm losing $1 something. So I'd like to get back to even. I'm not going to force it though. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need an 8. Ooh. Am I playing with Smile? No, I'm not. We just fold. He's probably got a 10 there a lot of the time. If he checks, I'm doing the same thing that he did, though. Position is just so strong in this game. Oh, actually, he had position on... No, I had position on him. Yeah, position is so strong. A lot of the time you can just bet purely with position and nothing else and end up winning the hand. It's great. If there's anybody trying to learn out there, always, always, always learn about the strength in hand ranges from position, because a lot of the time you can just bet in position and people will just snap fold to you. People would just 100% snap fold. Ace 5, 8 7, 6 deuce fold. Alright, ace 8 from the big blind. Let's see what okay. Pocket 8's over here. Three-handed. Why? Okay. This is a bad play. He's going to win, 45 cents, right? But you're risking $8.75 to win 40 cents. Okay. I have been super aggressive, and this guy calls. Okay, let's see a turn. And I plan on betting there. Alright, I'm done with that. Ooh, he calls. Let's win another dollar. Yeah, we'll take it. Yeah, we just win there. Oof. Brutal run. Brutal run for these guys. Let's just call. Let's see a flop. $0.80 into $2.50. I mean, let's just fold. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably good there. But probably good there. But I'm not gonna chance it. 6-9. A good time, but fold. If this guy's gonna keep playing at me, I mean, I guess we just keep giving it to him. I mean, three-handed, I'm not gonna not open. Okay. He's been aggressive. He does not have an ace. 100% he does not have an ace. Yeah. Here we go. You can take one from me. I have a feeling I'm going to take the majority from you. I was out of position, which makes that hand a little more weird, but, again, same thing. If you're making the right decisions. This guy feels, I don't know if this is true, but it feels like he has a little bit of vendetta against me. So I do have to be careful because he is going to be super aggressive for no reason. Not for no reason, but he's going to be more apt to be bluffing, which means whenever someone loosens up, you have to battle that and tighten up. And that's why poker is just a huge game of adjustments. Let's see, King 8, three-handed, 2 blinds. Let's see a flop. That is a wonderful flop. And this is a situation where he is probably going to bet just because Okay? That is a bad, bad turn. Unless he blasts off, I'm calling. 20 cents with king deuce. No. I mean, unless he blasts off, I'm just calling and winning here. But he checked on the 9. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's go. Like I said, guys. Yeah, he's just out to get me. So I'm gonna let him keep doing that. Wow, what did I miss over here? Of course, give this idiot all the money. This person, so sorry if you're watching, but this person has been playing like a psychopath. I don't want to play heads up. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for me. How did we do? 1349. 1349 on that one. How far down are we on this one? We're down 14. Okay, so we lost $1. Again, not a great start, but you know, that just happens. And what's really crazy is I feel like I played some solid poker, and unfortunately, solid poker does not always win. Solid poker can only get you so far, you know. That one hand just ruined ruined all my profit for the day. Just every single bit of my profit gone, all because of that one hand, that one jack's hand. And you know, I'm calling pre-flop, I'm calling on the flop, because I was right, he didn't have a queen, it's just not in his range. The only thing really that beats me there is aces, kings. That's it. It's the only thing that beats me. And just unfortunately did not work out. Whenever you bet huge on the turn, I guess probably should have folded, but you know, live and we learn, and that's what's great about poker is even when you lose, you know, you're learning something. So that's what I'm gonna take it as, is a learning experience, and we're gonna move on from there, and just figure it out. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.